There are a number of risks that are associated with driving, but honestly, being barefoot shouldn't be one of them. I'm sure that most drivers, at least once in their life, have driven barefoot. The examples could include quickly moving your car so that your relative could pull out of the driveway to get to their destination, or maybe you were just being lazy and didn't want to put shoes on. Even though most drivers may not give much thought to driving barefoot, there are still risks that can be associated when a driver chooses to operate a motorized vehicle without having proper footwear on. The first risk of driving barefoot is that a driver's foot may slip off the pedal or brake. This normally wouldn't occur if the driver were wearing proper footwear, but this time they chose not to. The slipping of the foot off the accelerator or brake can occur from the foot just being sweaty. You may not think of this as a danger, but consider that the driver in front of you stops abruptly. Normally, you would just step on the brake, but when you do, your foot slips and you are in the vehicle in front of you. This could lead to the injury of not just you and your passengers, but the passengers of the vehicle you struck as well. Another risk associated with driving without proper footwear is that loose footwear can also become stuck under the accelerator or brake. This could make it very difficult to drive your vehicle, which could cause an accident. The other risks that drivers who drive barefoot may incur are legal sanctions. In some states, it is illegal to drive a vehicle without proper footwear. In most states, a driver of a motorcycle and their passenger must wear proper footwear. The other legal risk that can be increased is reckless driving. Let's consider that you are driving without shoes on and you hit another vehicle or crash into a pole because you couldn't stop in time. The reason is due to your foot slipping. The paramedics and police arrive at the scene shortly, and they discover that you weren't wearing proper footwear. The officer then tells you that even though it's not against the law to drive without footwear, he or she must put you under arrest for reckless driving, which was caused by your foot slipping due to sweaty feet. This could be a major damper on any plans that you may have. Possibly the most frustrating part of the situation is that it was avoidable as long as you wouldn't have driven barefoot. With this information, hopefully drivers will be more cautious about driving barefoot.